If you're willing to wait a year, there's no reason why you can't be making $10,000 a month in recurring income using GoHighLevel, selling a super simple automated service.
Alrighty then.
Literally, all you have to do is be able to delay gratification. Today, I'm going to show you the easiest way to make $10,000 a month in recurring revenue in less than a year, starting from zero. How do I know this? My business, Review Harvest, makes about $24,000 per month just helping local business owners get Google reviews. It's a completely automated system with very little service delivery. And if you can't sit still for 10 to 20 minutes to watch this video about how to get to $10,000 per month and literally change your life, you probably don't deserve it. Hope you enjoy. Today we're going to talk about the easiest way to make $10,000 per month online. So you may have heard of the marshmallow experiment. Basically what it was they put kids in a room and they gave them a marshmallow and they said, hey, you can have this marshmallow now, but if you wait, we'll give you a second marshmallow. And then they tracked those kids that waited for the second marshmallows and the ones that didn't for the rest of their lives. And they figured out that the kids that waited and were able to delay gratification were better test takers and did better in school. They were healthier and financially they were more successful. And today we're going to talk about how we can apply that to online business. So when it comes to instant versus delayed gratification, if you're able to delay gratification and work for 3 months, 6 months, a year without having to get paid, without having to see the results of your work right away, it really does put you in a category of one. You can see everyone else is competing for this instant gratification of, I do this, you give me that. You do this for me and I'll do this for you. This tit for tat stuff, and they're not just willing to give, and not have to see that result right away. And this result could be working on a business and not having any success for a while. This could be working for a client and not getting paid for a while. Any sort of delaying the gratification and pushing it down the road. And so what we do at Review Harvest is really simple. We help local business owners get Google reviews. They want to rank higher on Google. They've got customers, and we help them get more reviews. If they have more reviews, they rank higher on Google, more people call them, etc. And right now, my average client pays us about $150 per month. And so if you wanted to hit that magical $10,000 per month mark, then you need about 67 clients to do that. And so the basics of any business, including my own, is that you need to generate awareness. You need to have some way to convert that awareness, get them to say yes to what you're offering, and then you deliver them what you offered. And so what I realized was that when I was getting started, I was trying to sell these people on $1,000, $500 up front, or some sort of monthly fee up front. And what this was doing, it was causing a lot of friction at this point. I was getting a lot of people to drop off, and I was really having to leverage my sales skills, which weren't the best. And so the interesting thing, especially when you're getting started, is every time you make this transaction happen, if you generate awareness, you convert the awareness, and then you deliver the result you promised, you get better at it, right? So you get more reps under the belt. You learn certain nuances per clients. You get more reviews. You get more case studies. You get more social proof. You increase your conviction that you actually can deliver the results that you're promising these people. And so it really is like a flywheel. The more you go through this process of converting and delivering results for customers, the better you get at it. And the problem I was getting in the beginning was maybe I was generating 10 appointments a week. I was trying to sell them on $1,000 or $500 or something up front. And I was getting very little people through the system. So I was getting very little throughput. I wasn't getting many chances, many at-bats to get better. And so when I sat back and I saw that I was getting so little chances to get people reviews, get those reviews from clients, get those client testimonials, I realized that I wanted to do everything I could to try and remove as much friction from the process to get as many at-bats as possible. And honestly, absurdly long free trials, sometimes up to a year. And so now what happened was the same 1,000 emails or text messages I was sending out as outreach, I get a much higher conversion rate at meetings, which means that now I can get a lot more chances to sell, a lot more times to talk to people to get better at the sales process. And then also I was getting a lot more clients, more opportunities to deliver, figure out how to deliver faster, better results. And even though I wasn't getting any money up front, I was getting the better end of the deal because I was gaining the experience of all these extra sales calls and onboarding calls, so that one day when I wanted to charge, I'd be a lot better at it. And so imagine if you just decided to do a year-long free trial, imagine how much easier it would be to get 67 clients. And then a year from now, you have a $10,000 a month business that's recurring revenue with very little service delivery, and you've changed your life, and you only had to wait a year. So how easy would it be for you to get 67 clients if you told them, hey, I'll do this completely for free? Not only that, but now the price to value discrepancy is so large that you're going to get a lot more referrals. And so you could even say, hey, I'll do this for free as long as you introduce me to 2 or 3 business friends over email or text every month. And so instead of charging, about what the value I was writing, $200, $300, $400 per month, and barely having any discrepancy between the price and the value, now I had this massive price to value discrepancy That means that the virality of my product and service, it makes it a lot easier to share. Imagine if the pizza place down the street said, hey, we're going to give out free pizza for a year. How many people would go to that pizza place and eat the free pizza all the time? Everybody would be telling their friends and family about it, say, hey, you can go get a free pizza from this place. And so the same thing works with us, and especially since we're just selling HighLevel and these automated services, why aren't we willing to do it for free? For a long time, because once we set it up, spend an hour or 2 hours setting up, it's pretty much all automated. We just have to deal with support. And so obviously this gets tricky because you have bills to pay, right? And so the great thing about HighLevel is it's pretty cheap, but you still might want to consider getting a part-time job or having some other money you can feed into the business, or maybe just recharging for the text and email expenses so you're not losing a bunch of money per client. And that's what I did. I gave out 3-month trials, 6-month trial, year-long trials to people that are willing to give me referrals, a video testimonial, or even nothing at all in return, just feedback. And when I suggest this, something I hear all the time is, well, you're going to attract the worst type of clients. Well, I've probably given out trials to 50 clients or so, and I don't see any sort of increase in churn than I normally would if I was charging. A lot of these people get the results, they get addicted to the fact that they're getting reviews consistently, and when a year comes around or 6 months comes around, they're not wanting to cancel it. They've already seen the value. They want to keep paying for this. And even if you do attract the worst type of clients, you're still getting the better end of the deal most of the time, right? You're getting another business owner out there who uses your services that can now go talk about it to other people. You're learning the process. You're getting reviews in the meantime. And so sure, you might get some awful clients, but the great thing is it's your business, so you can just choose to stop serving them if they really are that bad. And one thing that just flabbergasted me when I was getting started is that people still say no. Some people don't want help. Some people just don't need it, or you can't get through their thick skull that they need more reviews or they need whatever service you're providing. And so people are still going to say no. And that's really discouraging. When you're offering services for free and you're just trying to help people out and they still say no, that is one of the worst feelings in the world. But a lot of times it's a lot more representative of that business owner than it is on you, in my experience. I've tried to give away thousands of dollars worth of marketing services to business owners before, and they've just said no. And after being a year, 2 years removed from that situation, a lot of times I look back on it, I was like, yeah, that's just that business owner. I mean, that's more on them than it was on me. And it's just on to the next. There's millions of business owners out there. And one thing that I ran into was that people are difficult. And I run into this to my clients that pay. People have a billion questions. They're texting you on a Saturday night. And when they're not paying you anything, it can be really frustrating because you're like, I'm doing all this work for this client. I'm providing all these results for this client, and they don't appreciate me at all. And they're a pain in the butt. Once again, you can stop serving them, and 2, you're probably getting the better end of the deal. And so tactically, what I recommend to anybody that's trying to start making money with selling Google reviews through HighLevel or selling any sort of automated service through HighLevel is offer it for free. Get reps under the belt. Maybe tell them you'll give them a free month for every person you send their way. Do anything you can just to get as many people through this process as possible, because in the beginning, you don't know what you don't know. And it's better to be working and fulfilling clients and getting your name out there and getting reps under the belt than it is just to be sitting back, building a new website or twiddling your thumbs on HighLevel. And so tactically, what you can take away from this video right now is go offer your services for free. Change your ads, change your email copy, change your outreach script to say, hey, I'll do this for you for free for as long as you want. And what's going to happen is after a year, almost 3 times as many people will have sat down with you and learned about your business. It's really hard for you to make money if people don't actually know who you are and what you do. And so you'll get more attempts. You'll get better at sales. More people will know about your business and they'll be able to spread the word about you. Instead of having 36 clients that have paid you the whole time, you'll have 120 clients, $18,000 per month business that's probably changed your life. And even if for some reason you had crazy churn, you'd still be well above $10,000 per month. And so I really want to drive this point home here, that you doing free work for a client is much better than you just twiddling your thumbs and working on a new system or working on a new website or doing anything that's a non-revenue generating activity. It's much better to get the word out there and build some goodwill in the market than try to figure out the perfect sales or ad formula that's going to make your offer crush. And you don't have to do this forever. Once you have all the reviews, the case studies, the social proof, the brand, people will just come your way and you won't have to give away a 3-month, 6-month trial. In the last 3 weeks, I've onboarded 22 new business owners with a 14-day free trial, just our normal stuff. And I haven't done any ads, any cold emails, any outreach at all. It's all been from word of mouth. And so once you get the ball rolling and you put all those reps in, the awareness is out in the ecosystem. And as long as that price to value discrepancy is still there, people will send people your way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see how I make about $22,000 per month just helping local business owners get Google reviews, check out this next video here. Hope you enjoy.